Chazz, Surratt recruitment. He committed to Duke. You guys kept on him, obviously, and he flipped. What do you remember just about that whole situation?
You know, I remember, you know, that when he made the commitment, he wasn't real sure. He wasn't 100%, and so we just felt like we would, if they wanted us to continue to recruit him, we would, and they said they would, and so we continued to do that, and eventually, you know, he decided this is where he wanted to be.
What do you think eventually won it for you guys?
I think, you know, deep down in his heart, this is probably where he really wanted to go the whole time, you know, and he just had to find the right time to make that decision.
And how much of a priority was he in that particular class at that moment? What really?
Oh, he was important to us. He was the guy that we had picked from within the state that we felt like could help us win a championship. And so, you know, when you, especially at that position, when you have one in the state, you gotta find a way to get them.
And you took another QB before he committed. What's that conversation like? What's that conversation like with both those guys, knowing you still wanted Surratt?
Well, we said we had known we were going to take 2 that year. You know, is the way we had decided. And so every quarterback that we were recruiting at that time, we had told them that we were going to take 2. So, you know, we try to have that planned out in advance. You know, what we're going to do at that position. You know, most years you're taking 1. But then sometimes you get in some situations where you know you're going to end up having to take 2. So at that time, we start telling them, you know, is the guys that we're recruiting, we're like, you know, hey, we're going to take 2 in this class. So don't think just because you commit, we're not going to take somebody else.
Were you guys discouraged at all when he first committed to Duke, or was it the kind of mindset where, you know, we still think we have a great shot at it?
I think anytime you're recruiting a guy and he commits to another school, you know, what words you want to use, but you're not happy about it, you know. But at the same time, that's you know, in the world of recruiting, I mean, it happens all the time where a kid may do that, and then, you know, a month later he decides that maybe that's not sure, you know, what he wants to do. And so usually what we do is when a kid makes a commitment, we usually ask, you know, do you want us to continue to recruit you or not? And if they tell us they don't want us to recruit them, then we don't recruit them. If they tell us they would like us to continue to recruit them, then we feel like the door's still open, and we'll continue to do that.
He said after the game Saturday that he feels like he made a lot of progress from week to week since the season started. What 1 or 2 areas has he made the most progress from the beginning of the competition?
I would say just in his confidence alone, you know, because he's beginning to, you know, he's beginning to get comfortable out there. You know, he's beginning to get comfortable with making a mistake, you know, because you're going to make some mistakes. You know, and it's not going to be the end all. So I think he's just more comfortable out there, just doing the things that we do, and I don't think he's so worried so much. So I think you know, I mean, I'm not going to say that the game slowed down for him yet, but I think he's just more at ease making decisions.